Hello and good day. I'm Joy Holt and this is Monday with the Mayor, and we're in Jasper today with Mayor Terry Seitz.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello. Hey, so I hear we have a special guest today?
We do, which is much better than the mayor. I'm donating my time and highly recommending to all of you that, including our guest, that she be a part of this. We're going to be having you take the rest of the moment of Mondays with the Mayor to interview Kit Miracle. Kit is winding up her career with the city of Jasper, including a significant portion of that career as our arts director. And it's a very special and unique position. We certainly, from my perspective, want to extend our best to Kit. And in fact, this past weekend, we had the kind of the start of those exiting activities with a presentation in our last season series act this past Sunday night. So we're delighted that she's stepped in to be fill my shoes today, and I wish you well. You'll enjoy the interview, I promise.
All right, well, thank you, Mr.
Thank
Mayor.
you.
All right, we are here with Kit Miracle, the Jasper Community Arts Director. Hello, Kit.
Hi, it's great to be here today.
Good. So let's talk about your announcement. You announced it last month, correct?
No, I actually announced it in January.
Oh, in January.
Well, I let my boss, the mayor, know
Right.
then, so he could. I told him that I would give him plenty of time to search for a new replacement, and it'll be about 3.5 months. I think that's plenty of time. So.
Oh, sure, sure. So how many years were you in this position?
Oh, golly. I started as the visual arts coordinator, and I did that for 6 years, and then I've been director for about 10.5, nearly 11 years. So it's time, you know.
Oh, sure.
It was a very, very difficult decision because we're doing so many fun things right now, and I'm so excited about the Cultural Center and all of the new projects we have going. But at a certain time, you know when it's right to step back. So after I made up my mind, then that was the hard part, though.
Right, right. So what has been your favorite project you guys have worked on?
Oh my gosh. Just building the arts, and we were becoming more integrated in the community. I think that is the favorite part of my job and biggest accomplishment, I think. You know, before we were kind of those art people out on the edge of town, and now we're part of everything. And when we move to the Cultural Center, and remember, the performing arts will still stay at the auditorium, but when everything else moves there, and the workshops and the galleries and all kinds of other things are going on, and we're next door to the library, I just think that is so cool, and I'm so excited, and I want to be a visitor.
I'm sure they'll let you in. Yeah,
I just want to
course.
come and hang out in the big atrium and just kind of, oh yeah, free Wi-Fi, and coffee, and yeah.
What's the next thing coming up?
This month, you mean?
Yes, yeah.
Oh gosh, I just went over that with the mayor. We have 5 rentals this month. We have 3 birthday parties, job shadowing. Even though we finished our performances this weekend, we have all kinds of other things happening. I'm working on the season guide, so I think it's not a big secret that our first show of the season will be starting off with Winona Judd. So look for that. Tickets will go on sale in June, so don't call now. They're not there. We're not ready for that yet.
So if I can ask you, what do you think has been the most beneficial? Like, what is most beneficial about an arts program in a community?
Well, I think if you live here, you know, it's the old saying, you're never famous in your own hometown. But if the people of Jasper have become so accustomed to having it here, that if it's not here, you would really miss it, because it's a long way to any major city for performing arts or gallery shows or something. It just enriches the whole city, I think, in a town this size. The original reason why we were established, which was as a recruiting tool, is still really valid. Employers are competing for the younger employees, the millennials. I mean, you have your kid who goes away to college, you want them to come back. Or, you know, if you're not competing and continually renewing that employment base, your town will start dying, and that's a fact.
Right. Very beneficial, very important for a community to have art. Yeah.
Yes, and just for the enrichment, you know,
Sure.
it's something fun to do. Now we see, you know, the Ferdinand Folk Festival, and we see the Jazz Festival at Huntingburg. I mean, it's just kind of seeped all out through the community. I just think this is an exciting place and time to live.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. So, all right, so we know what's coming up. We know where you've been. Where are you going?
Many of you may not know that I am a painter, and I've been a painter for over 30-something years. So be back to painting. I do plein air stuff, but I also do studio work. I just have so many things on my agenda for coming up, traveling. I'm reading, which is my great love of libraries, and you know, anytime my husband and I just want to take a day off, I won't have to ask permission. I'll just be able to say, okay, let's go up to Bloomington for lunch today, or something like that. You know. So.
One of the most wonderful things about retiring.
Oh,
Yes.
I think so. You know, so you know, all of those things: travel, gardening, the reading, the artwork. So.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for sitting down with us today.
Well, thanks for the surprise visit, but I really appreciate that. And thank you to all the fans and the community at large for continuing to support the arts in a really big way, too.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
This has been Monday with the Mayor, and I'm here with Kit Miracle. Everybody have a great night.